Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name's Jen and I'm a self-taught nail enthusiast. And in today's video, I'm going to be using contents from the Makartt Your Nail Lab September box to create a really cool Halloween look. So, shall we get started? Okay, so I already know what I'm going to use. Probably not any of these stickers. There's one that's kind of like standing out. I'm definitely going to be using this color changing polish, the red polygel, a black glitter. There's like one thing in here, this little crucifix that I might use. I haven't decided if I'm going to use anything from this yet. There might be some bats in there. I'm sure you'll guess what I'm going for once we get started, but I don't want to ruin the surprise. So let me just clean everything up and let's hop right into it. I'm going to be putting the red polygel on my thumb, pinky, and index finger. And then these two will be painted white with gel polish. I'm gonna get my little stand here, pop up some alcohol. I'm gonna start with the thumb. And this is like, oh, perfect. Perfect for Halloween. Let me tell you, man, they slam dunk on this box this month. This is a little harder of a consistency than I've used in polygel. I'm not gonna like put a base coat or anything for this because I'm probably gonna end up taking these off in a couple days anyways because I have a couple other looks that I want to get out before Halloween. I just like to kind of pat this in. This one, it's very stiff. I was gonna say thick, but it's not really any thicker than other polygels that I've used from them, but it's definitely got like a almost like bouncy texture to it. But it is absolutely gorgeous. Like probably one of the prettiest reds I have ever seen. It honestly looks like blood. It's a little translucent too. I wasn't expecting that. I'm kind of surprised about that. I have some glitter in my brush from a previous look that I did, but I'm not 100% concerned with it because I am going to be putting some glitter on top of this nail. So I'm not like freaking out. If I wanted it to be like completely solid, I probably would get a little upset about that, but no biggie. So I asked you guys in my last video, what are you guys going to be for Halloween? Come on. Tell me. Tell Mom and Jen. I want to know. Have you got your costumes all picked out? Or are you going to wait till the last minute and spend like hundreds of dollars on Amazon? Because I've definitely done that before. So I honestly don't even think I'm going to go trick-or-treating with the kids, which kind of sucks. Like I don't want to miss out on that. But I just don't know if I would be able to keep up with them at this point. So I got it to a point where I was able to cure it. And I'm just going to add a little bit more. I don't like this stuff. I gotta say. It's really difficult to work with. The more pigmented these polygels are, the harder they are to work with. I mean, like you just need to have like tons of alcohol on your brush to even try to move them around. And if your brush is like not wet, they just stick and it's like impossible to move them. But I wasn't expecting this to be like a jelly color. I was really expecting this to be quite solid. But I'm just gonna keep working this in, trying to get a nice layer on my nails and try not to make a huge mess. Then I'll come back when it's done. So this is where I'm at right now with this. This is definitely Struggle City here. The struggle bus has pulled up. Toot toot. Okay, I'm gonna cure where I'm at, mostly because I'm tired of messing with this stuff. I'm gonna clean up around my cuticle area. I'm gonna have to do a lot of shaping when I file because this stuff is, in my opinion, some of the worst polygel I've ever worked with. As far as like stickiness, it's a beautiful color, don't get me wrong, but the stickiness is driving me crazy. So I'm gonna cure this. I'm gonna do the other two nails and then I will come back. Okay, so I finished. That only took me about a half hour. This stuff is really, really hard to work with. I, again, love the color, hate the formula. But I find that true with most polygels that are a very pigmented color. Excuse me. Makartt said you better shut your mouth right now. So, moving along, I'm gonna paint the middle finger and ring finger with white because I need a white background for those two. I know my nails underneath are filthy. I was doing some gardening. Please don't judge me. I tried to clean them as best I could. So just ignore that, all right? Don't hate on me in the comments. Like, oh my God, your nails are so gross. I know they're gross, okay? I've had these nails on for about a week now. They get stained with cooking and gardening and things like that. And even if I do wear gloves, they still somehow end up getting stuff on them. I wonder if I should have just I know I have a Makartt white. I don't know why I didn't pull it out. This white was already on my desk, so I just grabbed it. But I did get like the duet one with the red, which I'm also going to be using. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Any white polish will do. Oh, are you guys watching the 3rd season of You yet? Oh my god, I love that show. The first season was really good. Second was okay. This one just stresses me the F out. Like, everything that each of them do stresses me out. That's all I'm gonna say. No spoilers here, but if you haven't watched it, you need to, because it's such a crazy show. Oh, Ringo is saying hi right now. Hi, Ringo. That is our little kitty. He is the devil reincarnated. He's a pain in the ass, but he's also super cute. I have a piece of floof in my nail. Okay, while I try to get that out, I'm gonna just cure this first coat, okay? Okay, time to move on to the glitter because I don't want to give away the surprise just yet. I want you guys in suspense, okay? I don't want you to know. If you have already figured out what this nail look is going to be, why don't you comment down below right now? Pause the video, comment down below, and maybe go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. Goal here is 1,000 subscribers. We're almost there, so... Alright, so I'm going to top coat all the red nails so that I can get, well, I think I'm going to do them one at a time actually. So I'm just going to top coat this guy. That way the glitter will stick. Just a little thin top coat, nothing too crazy. And I'm using the black glitter that came in the glitter kit from the September box. I keep forgetting that it's September, not October. I actually just got my October box today, so there will be a video out soon with that, but I kind of wanted to get my Halloween looks in before Halloween was over. Kind of tapped into my personal glitters, and I found this red one, and I just decided to cover my entire finger with it, and I honestly think it is sexy as hell. Oh my god. Beautiful. So glad I found this. I knew that I would find something that worked, so I am going to do my pinky just like this. I just wanted to quickly show you how I did this. So I used the same brush, and I just kind of covered my nail with top coat, as usual. Not like crazy thick, but thick enough that the glitter can adhere to it. You know what I mean? Oh my god. Ringo! He's like hyper right now. What the heck is going on? And I just like saturate my brush with the glitter and just start adding it to my nail. And I think Ringo is going to need to go downstairs because he is crazy right now, running around my bedroom like a psychopath, like he's hunting for a mouse or something. And no, I don't have mice in my house. I might have some in my garage, but none that live in my bed. He's like hopping around like a bunny. Something's wrong with every pet that we get. They just... all special. Once it's kind of covered, I will just go in and like, if there's any that are like hanging off, they can just go bye-bye. Or I'll try to like push them in through the side, you know, make sure they're nice in the side, and then kind of pat the top down so that it's nice and flat and even. And then I will just top this, make sure it's nice and sealed in, maybe even 2 top coats, like 2 layers of top coat. Sorry, you couldn't even see what I was doing. So basically, tap in the sides and flatten the back, and any pieces that are wanting to come off, just let them come off. I'm going to top coat these, and then I'm going to wash my hands thoroughly to make sure there's no excess glitter all over my hands. Oh, they're so pretty. They're like ruby red slippers. I'm trying to get like a nice little reflect for you guys here, but it's like just that hint of sexy that I wanted to go with this look. I just wanted to show you guys. I did top with some builder gel, so I am gonna like file them a little bit more just to get their shape back because they're looking a little thick. But in order to hide that glitter, that's kind of what I needed to do. If you haven't already figured it out by now, this is gonna give away everything. So I just put a couple colors on my palette here, and I'm gonna start working. So let me grab, actually the first one I'm gonna do, I just need a little dotting tool. And I need a little bit more black because I accidentally got some of this color changing polish in here. Let's just put that there, and I'm gonna start. So I'm just gonna dip into this black, get my little thing here to rest my finger, and I kind of want this to go diagonally. I did put some top coat and buff this just to make it a nice like rough surface to draw on. So, oh my god, I'm shaking so bad. If I haven't mentioned, the reason why I shake so bad is because I have neuropathy in my hands now since chemotherapy. So sometimes it can be really frustrating and annoying, and it almost seems like it's worse in my left side. I'm gonna flash cure this, but Yeah, so it almost seems like it's worse in my left side than it is in my right. And I don't know if that also has to do with like some of the other treatments that I've had done or just nerve damage to the left side of my body. I don't know. Medication, whatnot. But if you see me like shaking, that's why. I do my best to not shake on camera, but it happens. It is what it is. But maybe it can be a little bit of like an inspiration to show that even though you have something like this, you can still be artistic and have an artistic outlet. You know, you just kind of figure it out and like find what works for you. I think I'm gonna mix a little bit of red and a little bit of black just to kind of get like a burgundy. I'm gonna build this up in layers, so yeah. Hopefully it turns out the way that I want it to, because I haven't really seen anybody do this on their nails, so it's kind of hard to like find reference photos for these. If you haven't figured this out, these are bite marks. Getting closer to what you think this is? Or have you figured it out yet? Once we get to the next finger, I assure you, you'll definitely know by then. I'm gonna spoil the surprise right now. So these are vampire inspired nails, and I have always been into like vampire stuff. Not really like vampire lore or anything like that, but like vampire shows, vampire movies, Interview with a Vampire, all like Dracula movies, Underworld, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Vampire Diaries. Like I was into all that stuff except for Twilight. Like I don't know if Twilight was just a little young for me and that's why I wasn't really into it. I don't know, it wasn't my thing. I liked more of like the traditional vampire stories. Also, I was like terrified of vampires when I was a kid, so it's kind of funny that I like got into that stuff when I was older. But I remember there was like a talk show, I don't remember who it was, it might have been like Sally. I'm aging myself with that one, but yeah, it might have been Sally. I feel like there was an episode where these people that identified as vampires came on and they were talking about how they, you know, suck people's blood, and I think I was very young at the time. I mean, I was definitely super young, and I was like, oh my god, they're real, they're gonna come kill me. I remember that scarring me for like the longest time. I couldn't watch any sort of like vampire movie or whatnot, but I got over it, obviously. Kind of think I want to add some of this color changing into this. I think I'll actually like darken it up a bit, which will hopefully make it look a little bit more realistic. Ooh, that does look good. Okay. All right. I'm gonna keep it like that. Ooh, that looks great. Oh my god, yes. I want to drip some of this down. Ooh, stop shaking, please. Yep. Yes. It looks great. Oh man, that looks awesome. Okay. I am gonna fully cure that in top coat, and then we'll move on to this finger. Just wanted to pop on here and show you what it looks like when it changes colors. That looks so good. Oh my god. Like this, I'm so obsessed with this look right now. It's amazing. So now for the pièce de résistance. Oh my god. Seriously? Pièce de résistance. Let's not do that again. Let's not. I don't know how to speak French. Let's stop. For the best part, let's get started on this finger. It's looking so cute already. I'm obsessed. I don't think you understand. It's so freaking cute. So I'm drawing a mouth. So I like my mouth to have like that nice V shape on the top lip. So I'm gonna go with that. And then I just kind of like bring it down like this and do the same with the other side. Sort of just bring it down almost like if you were drawing like a bird in the sky. That's kind of like the shape that I'm going for the top. Just bring this out a little. Ugh, sorry, it's so hard to draw something like this when you're trying to show somebody how to do it. Okay, then for the bottom lip, I am just gonna kind of bring it around. I might outline in black. I don't know yet. God, I wish I had a sticker for this. I'm gonna flash cure this because if I don't, I'll end up smudging it. So, my heart is pounding like a million beats per minute. I don't understand how people make it look so easy when they're doing stuff like this. This is the hardest freaking thing that I have ever had to do. All right, here we go. Just a little bit more. I gotta fill in the lips now. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Oh god, I did it. Okay, now I'm gonna fill the mouth in, or I'm gonna fill the lips in, I should say. Ooh, it looks okay. Oh my god, it looks okay. Ooh, I can breathe. All right, cure, and then we move on to the teeth. Okay, I did do a second coat. Now I think it is time for the teeth. Okay, so I'm gonna outline them in black and then I will fill them in white, I think is the way to go for this. So I don't know if I'm gonna use that thing anymore because it's not really working out for me. So I think I'm gonna do the fangs first just to establish the length that I want the other teeth to be. So actually, I don't think I'm even gonna need to fill them in. I think when I fill in the rest with black, I think it should be fine. That was easier than I thought it was gonna be, but do you want to kind of fix this one a little bit? I'm trying to think, do I want them to go like on the lips? Just a hair, just a little teeny bit. I have a very small amount of polish on my brush, by the way. Okay, and let's just go ahead and outline the middle ones just a little bit more. Girl, whoo! Okay, I'm this close to being done. Okay, again, flash cure, and then fill in the background, and then add the blood drips. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. All right, I'm gonna roll through this last bit here, so. Oh my god, guys, like you don't understand. It was so hard. Okay, all right, now for the blood. I think I want to take some of this and some of this and just kind of mix it up like last time because I like the way that looked, and I'm gonna add it to the teeth. Okay, I want it to be like sexy blood, not like, you know what I mean? You get me, right? We'll just start there. And I'm gonna add some of the color changing just for fun. I don't know. This is like a little highlight maybe, or low light or something. I love how I act like I know what I'm talking about. Alright, but I kind of like that better. Then I kind of want to add like a little lip highlight. Just want to add like a little bit of like white on the lip to kind of just bring it all together. Bring it all full circle, you know what I mean? A little boop and a little boop. Doesn't count if you don't make sound effects, okay? Alright. Alright. So I was gonna try to write like a secret message with the color changing polish. It didn't work. You couldn't really see it at all as the dark shade even, but I am obsessed with this. I think it's so cute. Give me one sec. I want to put some cuticle oil on because my cuticles are dying. But what do you guys think? What do you think? Honestly, comment down below. I feel like doing these like Halloween looks have really just inspired something in me, and my creativity has been able to shine. What do you think? I'm obsessed. I think the glitter goes perfect. I like that I kept the index finger. I kept it matte even though I just put oil on it, so you probably can't tell now. The vampire mouth, even though it was like the hardest thing I've ever drawn, it turned out really great, and I'm glad I did it. I love this look. Definitely like top 5 of my favorite looks that I have ever done. I hope you guys appreciate like the strength that it took to do this. And thank you once again, Makartt. Your boxes, all like as always, killed it this month. I think they did a really good job curating for the expected Halloween season. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and hit that bell notification button so you never miss a mani with me. Bye guys!